7 questions I wish I asked before accepting to be as a nanny. This question would have saved me a lot of stress and a lot of tears, sleepless nights. And if you're planning to come to Dubai or work in any other Gulf country, be it as a maid, a nanny, a cleaner, whatsoever, I think these are the major questions you need to ask, because these questions are so important. You need clarity before you accept that job. So I'm going to name them in point form. Number 1 on the list, you have to ask them your exact job role, because you can come as a nanny or they can tell you, oh, you're coming as a nanny, your job is just to take care of the kids. You have to insist and ask. They should put it on paper, telling you, stating it there, that you are supposed to take care of only the kids. Because they can tell you you're coming as a nanny and you think you're just coming to take care of the kid. No, you can come as a nanny, at the same time you be a cook, at the same time you be a cleaner. See, the things can turn out real quick without you even imagining that things can turn out that way. You just realize that you're doing things that you were not supposed to do and it was not mentioned. You also have to ask what's my start and finish time. Not this thing they like to say you will rest. No, you should know your exact hours you're working, because sometimes you can even see yourself working for 15 hours without you even realizing it. You will just notice you're working 247. You sleep the next day. You always, like, you barely have time for yourself. Okay, so you need to ask exactly the time you will start and the time you will finish. It should be written on paper, so when you come and they want to do otherwise, you say, this is the contract paper, you said like this. If not, I'm going. You have to ask them for your off day. If they tell you you will have off day, ask them, is my off day fixed? And it should be stated there on your contract paper. I keep repeating myself, please, on your contract paper, not verbally. It should be written there, because sometimes your off days will be on mode. When there's a visitor, there's a lot of visitors on your off day, your off day will automatically disappear. So it needs to be written, so you know if Sunday is your off day, Sunday is your off day. No matter what happens, it does not concern you. It's your off day. And again, you also have to ask, how do you discipline your kids? Because you know, us Africans, we are totally different from other nationalities. There's a way we discipline our own kids, and that's not the same way they can discipline their kids. So you should not go discipline someone's kid and you be the villain or you be the bad person in the story. Ask the person, or ask the person who wants to employ you, how do you discipline your kids? What am I allowed to do with the kids? What am I not allowed to say to the kid? How am I allowed to treat the kid in case the child is naughty, or the child will do something that is bad and I want to correct the kid? How will I correct the kid? It should be written. So when you do that, they should not start calling you bad names or seeing you like a bad person. Because ask, what is not my job? Because if you don't ask, everything will become your job. Everything. If they say, okay, if they stated that you are clearly just a nanny, ask them, what is my job as the nanny? Because there are certain things that it's the parents' duty to do. So if in case they don't state it that this is what you have to do, no, you'll be taking the parents' duty. Understand? Yes. Ask them, when exactly are they going to pay your salary? Is it at the ending of the month, or like they should tell you the exact time, the exact date they are going to pay your salary? And if in case something happened, like an accident happened, are they going to deduct it from your salary? Because you're not working in vibes, you understand? So if in case they stated that, okay, if you break something, they are going to deduct it from your salary, you already have it in mind that if in case you break something, they will deduct it. So if they don't state it there and they deduct from your salary, you actually feel sad. So you need to know all those kind of things, because you're not coming to work here for vibes. Ask them, if there is a problem between the siblings, how are you supposed to handle that situation? Because there are times that maybe because there's another younger one, maybe you just need to favor the younger one, and you try to explain to the elder one to understand. And there are times that you need to be really fair. You need to not, like, you don't need to favor the younger one, and you need to be fair. So you have to ask them, because there are scenarios where the younger one is behaving like a baby still, but you just need to understand. So you need to ask them that, how do you discipline your kids in case they have a conflict among themselves? So you should know. Don't go and start raising your voice at someone's kid. Don't go and start. I did not ask all these things and I had to pay for it with stress. So next time I'm going to ask everything, even if I'm not going to do nanny job, because I'm not going to do this job anymore. I pray so and I hope so. But any other job I'm going to do, I'll make sure I ask everything. I will not be scared to ask anything because I'm desperate for that job, or I badly need the job. So I'm scared that if I ask too many questions, they will not take me. No. I'm going to ask everything to clarify myself because I want to be clear on certain things. So if you're planning to come to work in any of these Gulf countries, please, especially as a nanny, maid or cleaner, ask these questions. They are so necessary. Don't just rush because you're in a haste to travel abroad or come work. No, because you have to bear the consequences. So for those that don't know me, I am Ecolesta Makane, and I am on a 365 days challenge to building my life, finding stability and growth. And I am doing it publicly from scratch. I am not ahead of you. I am working alongside you. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.